have a military structure in the Salvation Army. We came from the Methodists, who began by strictly following the rules. But we tend not to just do things because it's the way the church has always done them. Part of the confusion about spiritual disciplines is the idea that there's only one way to practice them. That's not the case. We can be true to our military structure and Methodist background while also shaking things up. How we practice the spiritual disciplines in the Salvation Army may look different from the way other denominations practice them, but we all need to practice them so we can grow in the grace and knowledge of Jesus. Spiritual disciplines are directly connected with our ninth doctrine. We believe that continuance in a state of salvation depends upon continued obedient faith in Christ. It is important to understand that salvation is by grace alone, through faith alone, in Christ alone. We are not saved by what we do. We cannot earn salvation. But as part of our Methodist background, we understand that we are called to holiness. Walking out our faith obediently is what will keep us on the path of living with and for Jesus. Spiritual disciplines are a way to help us continue that walk. In the Salvation Army, we teach about spiritual disciplines in different ways. Of course, we learn about them here, Corps Cadets. We also teach about them in junior soldiers and Sunday school. We teach some of them by example and from the pulpit. Some disciplines are obvious when we do them, like service. Some disciplines are not covered as much as others, like simplicity and solitude. Thankfully, we belong to a great international army with resources available around the world. We also have rich history in the Wesleyan Arminian tradition. John and Charles Wesley and other members of the Holy Club asked themselves 22 questions every day. These questions helped them see if they were living out their faith on the right track or if they were getting off course. Let's look at some of the questions they ask. Am I a hypocrite? Can I be trusted? Did the Bible live in me today? When did I last speak to someone else about my faith? How do I spend my spare time? Am I proud? Do I grumble or complain constantly? Is Christ real to me? Think about how it will change you if you got together with friends regularly and ask yourself this kind of questions. It has the potential to change the world and, more importantly, to change you to be more like Jesus.